Hi team, hi, it's David here again. Going to have another quick chat to you, and this time I'm going to talk to you about something called the economics goggles. All right, I'm going to teach you about what I think is a superpower. Once you learn this, you can't unsee it. Economics will be everywhere, in TikTok trends, in your school cafeteria, in Spotify. Why are your parents so stressed? It's called economic goggles. And by the end of this video, you'll be wearing your economic goggles 24/7. So let's go. Firstly, what are economic goggles? All right. Economic goggles is simple. Let's ask, all we're doing, answering 4 questions. What economic concepts do I see? Who benefits? Who pays? What are the incentives with that? What would an economist say? And that's it. That's the economic goggles. But before you start asking them, everything will change. Well, once you start asking them, everything will change. Your cafeteria won't just be a place to eat. It'll be a market with supply constraints, demand curves, price settings, substitute goods. Your Spotify algorithm isn't just playing music. It's using your data as a commodity, creating switching costs and demonstrating network effects. Economic goggles will let you see all of these invisible systems that are shaping your world. For example, let's try TikTok, okay? Answer this question, right? Here we go, let's try this. What is the most current trend what is a trend on TikTok? Well, the one that I got told about was something called mob wife aesthetic. Essentially, it's expensive jewelry, fur coats, and a maximalist glamour. So what are the economics goggles going to tell us about this? Well, firstly, signaling theory. Displaying wealth signals status. The idea of Veblen goods. Expensive equaling desirable. Manufactured demand. Fashion brands creating the trends. Opportunity cost, money there spent cannot be spent elsewhere. Networking effects, it only works if others recognize it. So that's all 5 concepts just from that TikTok trend. How about this? What about your cafeteria? Let's say your cafeteria, your school cafeteria, runs out of pizza, all right, every day. Well, why don't they make more? So let's look through our goggles. Firstly, supply constraints. There's a limited kitchen capacity. Demand prediction, they have to avoid waste. There is a profit motive, so they're trying to minimize their cost. However, scarcity will create value, so that urgency is there. Opportunity cost with regards to this, pizza, budget versus other foods. Should they make more? Well, it depends on their goals. All right, so here's your challenge. All right, wear economic goggles just for a week. Pick something in your life, analyze it, maybe film it. Tag hashtag economic goggles. For example, go into Starbucks. Why does it cost that much? Why are these concert tickets so expensive? Why is this country wanting to ban vaping? I'll talk about the best ones, all right? You share the link with me, all right? This is how you can learn economics, by seeing it in your own world, all right? Remember, traditional learning theory says, here's your theory, apply it, hope to apply it, maybe forget it after the exam. Economic goggles is an approach where you're going to see something, you're going to apply your economic concepts, your critical thinking, and you might actually remember it. Your brain is going to learn better when the concepts connect to things that you care about in your world. Try it, just 1 week. Report back to me. Do that. Hashtag economic goggles, right? Start now. What are you going to analyze first? All right? Subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm David, otherwise known as Econ Teach NZ, and I'll be seeing you next time.